Before the battleship Malevolence could destroy an Outer Rim clone medical base, a Republic strike force, under the command of Jedi General Anakin Skywalker, crippled the warship.
Previously on Discount Death Star. Also, narration.
Commander, what is the damage level to the enemy ship?
She's lost a primary shield and stabilizers, but the ship is so massive it can take all the fire our cannons can give it.
Oh, I guess size does matter. The Malevolence really out here taking it like a good boy. Also, if the Malevolence is so heavily damaged, why don't they just aim for the bridge? If they take out the command tower, the ship won't be able to do anything or go anywhere, but the Republic cruisers seem to just be aiming for the body of the ship.
We must summon reinforcements.
That's why I'm here, Master Plo.
Anakin.
Dramatic Anakin timing is dramatic.
We've lost our primary weapon. The hyperdrive has been disabled. General, the forward engines are shutting down.
Wasn't all of this information established in the previous episode? Why are we doing a previously on segment during the episode?
Admiral, status report.
They're not attempting to jump to hyperspace. Their hyperdrive must be damaged.
And that's the third time we've been told this exact same piece of information in 2 episodes. Geez, Clone Wars, stop force-feeding me all of this unnecessary exposition. Also, why doesn't the Malevolence just jump to hyperspace? That would solve Grievous's problem instantly, so it doesn't make sense that they're not doing it.
Heading towards you is a very important galactic senator. With her as your hostage, they will call off an attack.
How does Dooku not realize that the Jedi will board the ship to rescue Padme? That seems like a very obvious course of action, but they don't really plan around it at all.
My lady, are you sure the information from Chancellor Palpatine is reliable?
Never tell me the odds. Wait, wrong Star Wars property. Also, wait just a second. Palpatine gave Padme information that leads to her getting captured by General Grievous, and yet the Jedi still don't suspect him of anything? What? Are you joking? I know the arrogance of the Jedi goes a pretty long way, but this isn't even an issue of arrogance. It's the Jedi just being stupid. This makes no sense whatsoever. Also, Padme doesn't have a single guard escorting her to her location. Remember, this is a senator in a time of war, and yet she's flying around with no protection whatsoever?
My goodness!
This isn't right. That's a droid warship. We're in the middle of a battle.
Yeah, you think? We can all see it with our eyes, dude.
This is Senator Amidala.
Padme?
I love how Anakin just yells, Padme, without thinking about it for a second. You've got 2 Jedi Masters right next to you, dude. Slow down. Not to beat a dead horse, but how do Obi-Wan and Plo Koon not sense Anakin's emotions right now? They can clearly see him make a fist here as well, so this whole scene is kinda dumb.
I see now this whole thing was a trap, and I'm afraid I walked right into it.
And yet absolutely no suspicion will fall on Palpatine. Okay, sounds good. He is a super trustworthy guy after all.
I'm going down to the main hangar.
Why didn't Grievous already have a ton of droids waiting in the hangar for Padme? Wouldn't it make all the sense in the galaxy to have a squadron waiting for her when she arrived, instead of being like, let her land her ship and escape, then we'll go down and chase her?
Come on. I've overloaded the power system.
You can do that with a few taps of some buttons? That seems like a pretty obvious design flaw.
You get used to it.
Or if you're a child, you get murdered. How do none of the firefighter droids see Padme and C-3PO leaving the ship? Why are the bad guys always so incompetent? Grievous survives this. I feel like robots shouldn't have this level of stupidity and incompetence. Wouldn't their training be programmed into them?
So we'll sneak in behind them and dock at the emergency airlock.
Anakin, that's not a plan. That's what you did on your wedding night.
That's your plan? Just fly there, land, hope they don't spot us, and walk in the door?
Obi-Wan would be excellent at discount TVSins.
Pardon me, but might I suggest we keep moving? I think I hear battle droids approaching.
How does Padme not hear the droids? Is she deaf? I guess that would explain why she married Anakin after he told her about slaughtering the entire Tusken tribe.
General?
Quick logic question. How did the droid know Grievous would be passing by this comm panel? Did he just call every single panel until he got the right one?
Continue the search. Find the stowaway and bring them to me.
Wait, Padme uses they-them pronouns? How come I didn't know that before?
What was that? What?
This droid just said, what, even though he felt the ship rocking. These droids suck, man. Also, why don't these droids have weapons? They're just walking around unarmed while the entire ship is supposed to be looking for the stowaway senator?
Once they make it off that ship, we'll need reinforcements to finish off the enemy.
Yeah, Grievous only gets off during orgies.
General, we just detected an unauthorized communication coming from within the ship.
How did the Jedi not predict this? It should be pretty obvious that you shouldn't use an enemy communication device while on board an enemy ship when you don't want to get caught.
What did it say?
Well, we don't know.
Oh, that's why the droids are dumb, because the script says that the good guys need to win. Grievous wants Padme alive, doesn't he? Why are the droids firing normal rounds at her?
Look, Jedi, fire! Oh, wait! I knew that was a bad idea.
Okay, that was actually kind of funny.
Nice catch! I'll fetch the droid.
I'm just gonna leave you two crazy kids alone now. Have fun, but not too much fun.
Stop talking.
Yo, shit's about to get a whole lot more 50 Shades than gray.
Anakin, I got separated from your droid.
3PO.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, that's why Anakin killed Obi-Wan. He was a really good cockblocker. Example number 3000 of how all of R2's life problems can be solved by sticking his penis in them. Physics.
Hello there.
I'm honestly really glad that Dave Filoni is willing to make fun of the prequels. All of this somehow works. How did these droids have such terrible aim? I feel like robots should actually be super accurate, not useless like this. Why didn't you do that a couple minutes ago? Your wife almost got shot because you were too lazy to destroy the droids earlier.
Ever since I've known you, you've been playing with droids.
I used to put them together. Now, I only take them apart.
I see Anakin hasn't gotten much better at flirting, which is really embarrassing seeing as his previous pickup line was about sand. This whole duel is super underwhelming. It lasts about 30 seconds, and all that happens is Obi-Wan escaping.
How's the house cleaning going?
Trying to turn Padme into a housewife? That's racist.
I guess repairs are finished. Prepare to charge up the hyperdrive.
So they didn't find it at all suspicious that there aren't any droids on the bridge? Really? Come on, man.
I suggest we stay here and let Master Anakin find us.
3PO, what are you doing? Don't just stand there. Let's get back to the ship.
There's so much convenient dramatic timing in this episode, it's almost like Anakin read the script. How are they all missing? Sound doesn't travel in space, so this entire dogfight should be silent.
She seems to know her way around.
You don't need to tell Anakin that. Oh, he was referring to the guns. Never mind. This whole ending is actually pretty awesome, with the Malevolence flying into the moon and Grievous ghosting Dooku. Take one more sin back, damn it.
This is what you call a stupid person. Yeah, yeah.